A lot of the joy gained from our pursuits comes from the opportunity to share in the adventure. I'm talking about the time spent with our four-legged hunting companions. One early decision concerning dog training is whether to teach the dog yourself or to enlist the aid of a professional. If you decide to use a professional trainer, there are steps you can take to get the most out of the experience.
Jim, as you work with all these young dogs, what are you looking for that are signs that this dog could be great?
There's a lot of different little things. You've got to come out here. They got to want to come out here and want to work. Their marking is the #1 key thing that we're looking for. Their drive, just how well they're socialized and how they want to play this game.
What are the right things for someone who's going to use a professional trainer at age 6 or 7 months? What are the right things for them to do to get the dog ready for that trainer?
Some of the people say, well, I didn't do a thing because I didn't want to mess them up. Well, that's your biggest mistake. I tell them it's just like being a kid. If you're going to let your kid grow up and be wild and all of a sudden you say, I'm 10 years old, now you have to listen, they usually don't.
Is there anything people can do up to that 6 or 7 months age to enhance desire to make them birdier?
That is a lot in them. Some of the dogs, some of the males, maybe take a little bit longer to grow up. If you have some dogs who've got a great desire to retrieve, do more. If they do not have the desire, maybe to let them grow up a little bit, do a couple things early in the morning when they come out of the crate. If you go in the afternoons, maybe, they had a belly full, your kids have been playing with them, they've been romping around all day, and now you come home and say, from work, and say, oh, we got to go out and train this puppy.
But those are all good things.
Those are all good things, right? You want to spend a lot of time with them.
Should bird and gun introduction be done before they get to you?
It can be if you do it right. There's nothing wrong with it. We like to be able to have a guy, we say our gunner, our thrower, be out a little ways, quite a ways, maybe at least 30, 40 yards, in throwing something and in a shot. We don't want to be shooting that pistol right next to you. Dogs are not born gun shy, they're made gun shy. So those are little tidbits I try to tell the new owners. Watch it with the pistols until they get a little bit older.
Well, this is pretty typical of snow goose hunting. Thousands of birds working the spread, looking us over. They just won't commit. But this kind of numbers is what the spring season is all about. We've got to get the numbers of these birds knocked down because of the havoc they're wreaking up in the tundra in their nesting ground. And it's not only true of snow geese. A lot of local metro areas have huge populations now of Canada geese, and they're having special seasons in September to get those numbers down. It's usually hunting over land only, but the limits are high and the hunting can be great. Despite its reputation as a bedroom state for New York City, Connecticut does have an allure for outdoor enthusiasts. It offers miles of beautiful coastlines and river systems, complete with parks and bountiful wildlife viewing opportunities. And wherever there's that much water, there's also great fishing. To the hunter, New Haven and North Haven have long been regarded as the heart of Gun Valley. It's here that famous makers like Winchester, Marlin, Colt, and Mossberg have turned out firearms for more than a century. But on the whole, Connecticut is not normally considered an actual hunting destination. Well, it should be. North American Hunting Club members Matt Weddish and Steve Panarone are Connecticut natives and goose hunting fanatics. They invited the North American Outdoors team for a September visit to prove they have some mighty fine hunting right outside their back door.
I see a big flock. Here they come. Here they come.
They're over there.
Take them. Woo! Nice shot, Bill.
Matt, explain how the season runs out here with the two different flocks of birds that you're hunting.
Well, what we have first is a resident season, Bill. The resident season consists basically of birds that just don't leave here. The birds that don't leave the state are the genus of the giant Canada goose. You'll have adult males that will run all the way up to, I've seen them as much as 18 pounds. The birds that we're getting here right now are just starting to feed heavy in the cornfields as they're getting cut. That's primarily where we're going to be hunting them.
Now, since these birds are resident, the population continues to grow and needs to be knocked down somehow, and hunting's the best way to do that. What are they looking at for optimum population control?
From what I've heard, that they expect to try and take 35% in order to keep it under control. I really don't see that happening. The main reason being is that these fields are cut usually the middle of September to the end of September. The field that we're hunting in today just got cut yesterday. So it's the end of September and we haven't been able to hunt this field, and you can see how the birds want in here. So a lot of these birds don't get gunned as much as they should. We don't have the hunting accessibility, the areas to hunt them until later on.
Over to the right, coming in.
Right to your right, right to your right.
Coming to the right, coming in, coming in. Yeah, get out of it. Good shoot.
Got some birds down out of that one.
Woo. Steve, how many did you get over there?
2.
Good shooting, man. Good shooting. We got a couple over here, too. Good shooting, guys. We got a couple good ones.
Hurry up, more birds. More birds
nice
coming.
Gander. Where are they coming from?
Behind us. All right.
Woo! Good shooting, guys.
Good
shooting, Steve.
And we got
How
it.
many did you get over there?
Thanks. I got a pair. Good size one and about an average size. Nice gander here. And definitely a juvenile.
Nice shooting.
Good job.
Over here.
You guys really do in-your-face shooting out here, don't you? You like the birds in close.
Yeah, with these new eliminator blinds, we've had a lot of luck concealing ourselves, and the biggest thing that flares birds always is motion. Laying in a field like this is 2 benefits. 1, we don't have to dig up the farmer's land, and 2, the birds really have no idea we're here, and we're able to get them within 10 or 20 yards, and that makes for a better harvest.
How do you decide what kind of spread you're going to do when you get out here in the dark in the morning?
Kind of depends on the property and the wind. We normally like to set up on these high knolls because geese like to land up a little lower and walk up onto these high knolls because it gives them a sense of security. We'll normally use a horseshoe pattern or a U-shape or a fish hook and spread the back lots in family groups and leaving an open pocket in accordance with the wind. The birds 99 out of 100 times will land into the wind. They have more control that way.
Take them, Steve. Can't miss with these things here, I tell you. I love hunting them. Connecticut's definitely a sleeper state.
Look at the size of some of these.
I know, these ganders are absolutely huge.
We have a couple of monster ganders. By late in the year, they'll be 15, 18 pounds.
There's no doubt about it. Early season can stock the freezer for the rest of the year. Holy cow.